Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Kaguya-Sama Love is War, the first kiss that never ends. Last time around, we had a bunch of things that basically pertain to Ice Queen Kaguya taking control of Kaguya's body and sending some mixed signals, sending very cold, frosty signals, but also other signals of wanting to bring in Shirogane. But Shirogane, being a man, couldn't really pick up on what she actually wanted, although some of it was obvious, like, wanting to hold hands in the cold and everything. But yeah, so it is a whole thing, but it basically resulted in Shirogane asking Maki for advice, which sounds like a bad idea, but and Kaguya asking Kashiwagi for advice as well. And basically it's just be direct. You gotta be a bit more direct about it, So, yeah. This may have been the worst recap I've ever done of this show, but here we are. Anywho, like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Kaguya-Sama Love is War, the first kiss that never ends. Here we go. "'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the school, not a creature was stirring, except Fujiwara the fool." That was the best I got on short notice. Just, fucking chill. I don't know, man. Just, fucking chill. All this stuff. You know the thing? I hope there's a scene. So we got one more episode left of this show. I hope there's a scene at the end of this where... I hope there's a scene where it's, 10 years later, and they look back on this, and they're like, Jesus, man. There's so much. But it's teenagers are so emotional. Man, this is really getting serious. We can't even have the whole, comedy. The comedy portion of this rom-com is kind of gone now. This got serious, which is good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad for that. There's a part of me that's... It's weird, because, there's a part of me that thinks it's strange in the last few episodes or movie, whatever, that we have Ice Kaguya. But that is the thing, is that she is still Kaguya, She is still Kaguya, It's once she gets through this, it's not really going to be oh, she's switching back to the other Kaguya. No, she'll still be her. This is all just parts of the whole, Ow. I don't know, man. Now he's going to try to do more. It's the Culture Festival will pale in comparison. No, just go on a date. Just go on a date. Ugh. It's and also, we've spent 3 episodes being oh man, Kaguya, we gotta figure her out, and it's dang it, I wasn't paying attention to Shirogane. I wasn't paying attention to what he was going through, and now he's losing it, He's trying to bury the weaker side of himself. Buddy, she's not a god. It's okay. She's not a god. You don't have to become a god to be with her. She's just a girl. She's just a girl, And that's the thing, when we see those flashbacks of the other girls being oh, just because you're so special, you're trying to talk down on me because you're so special. It's that's not what she meant, She didn't know any better. She's just a girl. And you're just a boy, man. You're just a dude. But now he's spiraling. He's the one spiraling before the final episode. I don't know, man. I don't know. Uh, uh, just do it! Oh. Meanwhile, like, it's so good, because, like, we also have Ishigami and Tsubame, but even the two of them, it's like the two of them, it's not as much angst between them, But, like, I love how this whole show, like, the whole, like, premise of this show is almost, like, upended and thrown to the wayside because of Tsubasa and Kashiwagi, Like, the two of them are just fine, And sure, like, maybe she wasn't that interested, but he made her interested, He went in, showed, hey, I'm cool, I'm fun to be around. She was like, yeah, I like you, Before that, she didn't give him the time of day, but once she was able to see, And, like, even with the whole thing of, the wall slam or whatever, it's like, I don't know, he's probably nervous as hell doing that, though, and she could probably see that, Like, she probably sees all of his vulnerabilities, And she accepts that. And they may be getting married soon. Apparently. That's a hilarious twist. That was a hilarious twist that it's like, oh, I had a shotgun wedding at 17. And then my son had a shotgun wedding at 17. And now my grandson is about to turn 17 and it's Tsubasa. And it's like, oh no, they're going to go straight for it. And good for them. If they're happy, they seem happy. But that's the thing. That's the thing, man. They're fine. But these two are so complicated. And I guess you could say that Tsubasa and Kashiwagi are like normal people. I don't know if there's a single normal person in this whole show, except maybe Yakuza girl, whatever her name is. But, like, that's it. Like, she's kind of normal, honestly. She's just kind of angry all the time, but, like, whatever. And I mean, it's a thing of, like, it's okay to show your vulnerabilities and also be confident. Like you gotta have a balance, You gotta have a balance between the confidence, the swagger, and the vulnerabilities. Because if you're all vulnerabilities, then yeah, that could be a hard sell. If you're all confidence, that's also a problem, though, as we are now seeing. It's like Shirogane can't actually keep a balance, Like, at first he was all vulnerability and no confidence. Now he's all confidence and no vulnerability. And it's like, buddy, there's a middle ground. Like, with Kaguya, it's the exact same thing. It's just that her balance now actually comes with different faces. One with her hair down, one with her hair up, and one that's a little plush, available now at eBay, So that's the thing, Like, he doesn't have a balance. And it's just like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna do something so grand, and so I was like, just go on a date. Just go on a fucking date. I just want someone to, like, shake him and just be like, stop it! Just stop! Just, like, chill, man. Just go on a date. Just go on a date. Because if you keep doing this, it was like, oh, this will one-up the culture festival. It's like, then what's next? What are you going to do next? You can't keep this up. She's not a god. You don't have to, like... You don't have to make such a grand show to be accepted on Mount Olympus. Like, that's not where she is. Like, she's down here looking for you, and you're up there looking for her, But that's the thing, That's the thing. I mean, was it last episode where it was like, what does Kaguya want? She wants something normal. When he talks about, kissing is so sacred to me, and she slaps him because it's like, it's not that she doesn't It's not like yes, kissing is an important thing for her, but she just wants normal things, you know? She wants to kiss her boyfriend. That's it. That's what she wants. She wants to be normal. If you want to say, sure, she was raised on Mount Olympus. She was raised on Mount Olympus with the gods, and that comes with a certain, that comes with a certain thing. She was raised, you could, and, like, hear me out on this, raised in heaven. The perfect, perfect angel, Now, obviously, traumatized by this, clearly. And everything that the Shinomiya family did was probably very terrible to her psyche. But, probably. We can see that, But, she was raised to be this perfect being. But she just wants to be human, Shirogane is human. But he wants to be perfect, And that started with his mother, which that was sad. That was sad as hell, that he wasn't perfect. And then she left. She lost interest in him. And it's such an obvious thing that, that Kay did not go through the same thing, she must have left just, maybe a year or two after Kay was born, Because it's very obvious that she was not put through the same thing that Miyuki was, If I were to guess, Kay probably doesn't remember her mother that much, But Miyuki does, For Kay, she was just raised by her kooky father, who's just a goof. He's just a friggin' goofball, But Miyuki, he was traumatized by that, And now, and because he fell in love with Kaguya, he's like, oh, well, then I have to do it. I have to do what I couldn't do. I have to attain perfection. Here is this perfect being, this perfect girl, I must reach that. I must attain heaven. It's starting to sound like Poochie. I must obtain heaven with the new moon. They're getting close to a new moon, actually, because the half moon there, it's right? No. It's the other way. No, they're coming up on a full moon. Now, granted, if it's a half moon on December the 23rd, it's not going to be a full moon on December the 24th. Doesn't matter. Anyway, but he is trying to obtain perfection, obtain heaven. He wants to go to Mount Olympus and be among the gods. And she wants to come down to the human world. She wants to be mortal. She wants to be human. She wants to just be a person. She wants to just, get a new phone. She wants, to see her boyfriend go get a cool video game or something. Maybe she wants to play a video game, She wants to, read a magazine and talk about it with her friends. She wants to, go to McDonald's after school and get some fries and a milkshake or something. I don't know. I'm making shit up now. She probably wants to go eat ramen with Fujiwara. That actually sounds like fun, She wants to do human things. Now, I mean, granted, I say she wants to do things with Fujiwara. She probably doesn't want to go. I still remember, episode 2. She probably doesn't want to go to that weird mountain river place that Fujiwara wanted to go to all that time ago, but that's beside the point. Anyway. But yeah, it's she wants to leave heaven. She wants to enter our world, She doesn't want to be perfect. She doesn't want to be an angel. She wants to be a person. And he is that person, He is man. Man, I just need a picture of Shirogane, like, standing at the beach. Just, man, you know? I don't know. And everyone's trying. Everyone's trying. The doctor, the assistant, Hayasaka, they're all trying to get this through. But that's the thing is, now it's like, Hayasaka was kind of focused on Kaguya. She didn't even take into account what he could be thinking, because she can't hear. She doesn't know what he's doing. You know, she's just getting the answers, but now it's just, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. It sucks that I couldn't get these out, like, to where they line up to where this came out on Christmas Eve. What day is Christmas Eve this year, actually? That's a good question. I should know this, shouldn't I? Calendar. I don't want notifications. Just give me a freaking calendar. Show me the days. The days. Christmas Eve is a Tuesday this year. Okay, well, even if we had done it, it would have gone out on, like, the 26th, but still. Anyway. But just... he's spiraling. I've been so worried about Kaguya this whole season, this whole movie. I wasn't even thinking about Shirogane that much. What have I done? I feel like I've let him slip like this. Like I have failed him because I wasn't paying attention enough. Oh, well, I mean, we got one episode left. We've got one episode left of this show, and it's Christmas Eve. 'Twas the night before Christmas. And all through the city, everyone was freaking out. With the exception of Ishigami. Haha! I did it. And with all of that, whatever I just said being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time for the series finale. See you guys there. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Kaguya reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.